Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you my top 5 best investments in GTA 5 Online in 2025. And all of these investments will be solo player friendly, so if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to drop a like on the video. But now let's get into these top 5 best investments. This list won't be in any specific order, but coming in spot number 5, we have the Hangar. And the Hangar, in my opinion, is one of the most slept on solo businesses in the game. And running this business is very easy. All we are doing is literally going to source crates and then bringing it back over to the Hangar, literally doing that exact same thing over and over again. It is basically like the CEO crates, but way better. And I say way better because these source crate missions inside the Hangar are way more geared towards solo players, since these missions are almost always easy as long as you are sourcing crates on land. Because the land crate missions are easy all the time. All we are doing is going over to a location, picking up a crate, and then bringing it back over to the Hangar. And usually, as long as you have a Hangar in the Fort Zancudo airbase, these missions won't even take you over 5 minutes each, especially if you are doing it with a Sparrow or some sort of really fast airplane or even an Oppressor Mark II. And out of 5 of the Hangars that you can possibly buy in GTA 5 Online, 3 of them are under $2 million each, which is why it is a really good investment, because once you fill up this Hangar 50 out of 50 crates, you can then sell that for $2.5 million, which is literally that money that you spent on the Hangar right back in your pocket after the first sell mission. And if you decide to sell this same $2.5 million worth of crates inside of a public session, you'll walk away with $3.7 million instead. So the choice is up to you, but either way, you'll make your money back in one sell mission. But getting into spot number 4, we have the Nightclub. And I think a lot of people can agree with me when I say the Nightclub is definitely one of the best investments every GTA 5 Online player will make. The reason I say that is because the Nightclub not only can make you a lot of money in the game, but it makes you the money completely passively. Yes, with this Nightclub business, you could literally make over $100,000 every single hour doing absolutely nothing after you set it up, of course. And setting up the Nightclub to make this over $100,000 every hour is really easy. What you first need to do is, first of all, make sure your Nightclub popularity is all the way 100% full. The reason we need it full is because once we come over to the computer and sign in, you'll see right here where it says Nightclub Management that once the Nightclub popularity is 100% full, the current daily income will say $50,000. But that is of course only when the popularity level is 100% full, and we'll get that $50,000 deposited inside the safe every 48 minutes. So that's the first way. The second way is by coming over here to where it says warehouse management and making sure that you own all 5 of the warehouse technicians. After you own all 5 technicians, what you then need to do is assign them to the exact businesses I assigned mine to. Once you assigned all 5 of them to these different businesses, you'll now be making $50,000 every single hour from these technicians put inside of the business. Because whenever we sign into GTA 5 Online and are doing whatever we want to, the technicians will be sourcing goods in the background for those 5 different businesses and storing it inside the Nightclub, of course, every hour. And the same thing goes for the safe. So as long as you are signed into GTA 5 Online doing whatever you want to, you'll get that $50,000 put inside the safe every 48 minutes as well. So that is why the Nightclub is one of the best investments you can make as a solo player in GTA 5 Online. The only downside is you do need to own a bunch of different businesses to make a lot of money with it. But getting into spot number 3 now, we have the Oppressor Mark II, and this one doesn't really need too much explaining. The Oppressor Mark II is pretty much just the best vehicle all around in the entire game of GTA 5 Online when it comes to literally doing everything. I'm sure you all see in my videos, but I literally use the Oppressor Mark II when doing anything in GTA 5 Online, whether that is doing setups, missions, or even just traveling around the map. It's not like it's the fastest vehicle in the air or anything, but it does have a boost that you can use every time it recharges. And of course, you also have some homing missiles and also countermeasures on the bike. The only downside to buying this flying bike is it does cost $8 million now, because Rockstar decided to raise the price by an insane amount. But I have to tell you, sadly, even being at that $8 million price tag, you still want to buy this vehicle at some point in the game, even if you are a beginner, because every single mission in GTA 5 Online will be so much easier when you own this. Because when you think about it, this bike is literally perfect for missions. You could literally go into the mission, taking out every single person in the area, taking whatever you need to pick up, and then quickly getting out of the area by hitting your boost. So yeah, that is why I think the Oppressor Mark II is definitely one of the best investments you can make in GTA 5 Online. But if you think that $8 million price tag is not worth it, let me know why you think that down below in the comments. But anyway, getting into spot number 2, we have the Kosatka, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me when I say the Kosatka is definitely one of the best investments you can make, especially as a solo player in GTA 5 Online. Now, the Kosatka submarine itself is not really what we are after. All we are after is that heist that we can start inside of there, which is none other than the CAYO PERICO heist. This heist is arguably one of the best solo player heists to do in the entire game, earning you anywhere from $1.1 to $1.6 million every single time you run it. And there is only really 2 downsides when it comes to doing the CAYO PERICO heist, and I'd say the first one is that $100,000 setup cost to start the heist, but either way you'll make that money back once you complete it. The other downside, and this might make some people upset, is the cooldown between these CAYO PERICO heists as a solo player is 144 minutes, so basically 2.5 hours before you can do another CAYO PERICO heist as a solo player. Which I know, that is a super long cooldown timer to wait to do another one, but either way, keep in mind, this heist does take you under 45 minutes to complete in total. So what I like to do is basically once I complete one of the CAYO PERICO heists, I then would go over to one of my other businesses and start grinding that until the 2 hours passes by. But those are the only downsides. Like I said, this heist does take you under 45 minutes on average to complete, which is a really good amount of time that it takes to make over $1 million. But I'm not gonna lie, to do it under 45 minutes, you do need to know the exact strategies to do during the CAYO PERICO heist. So if you want to see my guide on how to do the CAYO PERICO heist the best way possible, make sure you click the video that you see on the top right corner of your screen right now. So yeah, that is why the Kosatka is one of the best investments you can make in GTA 5 Online, because all it would take is 2 CAYO PERICO heists to make the money that you spent on this investment right back. But now coming in spot number 1, we have the Garments Factory, which is one of the most newly added businesses in the game, and honestly, it is also one of the best solo businesses to be running. To buy a Garments Factory, it only costs $2.3 million, and everything already comes inside the business. There is no other upgrades you need to worry about. Which in my opinion is why I also love the Garments Factory, because all of the upgrades already come inside the price. I hope Rockstar does this with multiple businesses coming in the future. But inside this factory comes a lot of really cool features stock, like a terabyte storage, a weapon workshop, a passive income safe, and even a 10-car garage with the ability to teleport around the map. And then of course the main part of the business, which is this computer and also app on your phone that lets you start the FIB file missions. And these FIB file missions are honestly one of the best ways to make money as a solo player in GTA 5 Online currently. The reason I say that is pretty simple. Like I said, there is going to be an app on your phone that lets you start the FIB file missions, and all you need to do is literally open the phone, go on the app, and you can start the setups or even the finale of the FIB file missions from here. And these 3 normal FIB file missions will pay you $200,000 on average every 5 to 10 minutes after you complete them. And then there's also going to be one file that is called the FIB priority file. This one will switch every single week, but this one pays you basically double the amount of money, but you can only do it once per week. Which I know does suck, but that is completely okay, because all of the regular FIB files you can do every 5 minutes, because that is the cooldown timer between those regular ones. So if you ask me, I think $200,000 every 5 to 10 minutes on average is pretty good to make as a solo player. That is why I think it is one of the best investments you can make. But yeah, that is now going to be the end of today's video. We now went over my top 5 best investments that you should make in GTA 5 Online as a solo player in 2025. And I know there are lots of other really good investments you can make in GTA 5 Online. I just didn't want to include them all in this one video, but if you would like to see me make more videos just like this one, make sure you let me know by dropping a like on the video. But yeah, thanks to everyone for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.